Hey road trippers, we're here at Coconut Creek's Butterfly World in Broward County, and I just wanted to share with you our experience walking around this beautiful place. There's a kid that's screaming, man. He does not want to leave. Everybody loves Butterfly World. This is Jason with Road Tripping with Takis, and we're going to take a look at one of the prettiest places in Broward County. Right off of Sample Road is Tradewinds Park. We're going to head through the entrance and find a spot in the very spacious parking lot. You're sure to find a place here. If you have kids, you can make it a day and play at the playground. But we're here for Butterfly World. So we're going to head on in and show you why you need to visit this place if you're ever in Broward County. If you do have somebody with you that needs a wheelchair, they do offer wheelchair rental. And we highly recommend getting the Adventure Pass that gives you access to 4 great parks within Broward County. Pick up a map while you're at the front.
You show your first location.
Here we go.
Here. That's our first stop.
It's messed up, bro. It's really messed up. Keep that in mind for later. Preston and Grayson's minds will change. They're also well known for having a research center where they deal with all different butterflies from all over the world. But we're ready to head outside to check out the exhibits. There's lots of mesh in front of the doors to keep the butterflies inside the building. And once you enter, you'll notice that it is an absolutely beautiful place to visit. You'll see they've themed different areas, so you might notice different plants throughout. There's also plenty of areas to walk, so as you're walking through, stop, check out different butterflies throughout. We saw so many different types of butterflies that we've never seen before, and there's a surprise around every corner. But take a rest every once in a while and just soak it all in. It's pretty magical. They have different feeding areas for the butterflies throughout, and lots of places to sit. So really take advantage of that. The temperature is a little cooler inside here, and we notice that's because of a lot of that foliage that's all around. Makes for a nice walking experience. Kids were just sitting down resting, watching the butterflies land on them, and so did I. Make sure not to steal any. We know you won't, because it's just nice to look. Alright, so we're going to head to another section. This is the hanging garden and emerging butterfly area. You can see they found lots of food to feast on here, and the same goes for the tropical rainforest area. We just couldn't stop taking pictures inside here because it was so pretty. Not only do they have butterflies, but they also have some birds in here. We'll look at a couple of areas and take a look at some birds that they have. But before that, let's wander over here and take a look at the little stream that they have cutting through the park. Makes for a nice little stopping point to rest, take a look around, and watch the butterflies feed. Around the corner is one of the cooler areas. They actually have a little spray feature. The kids really enjoyed this. It was probably their second favorite area in the entire park. And the kids just couldn't get enough of this area. Nice and cool on a hot summer day. As you wind around the corners, you'll notice signs that say to stay on the paths. Kind of common sense, but hopefully you won't cut through. Lots of interesting varieties in here you might never have seen before. I know I sure haven't. Alright, the kids are going to decide where we go next. Looks like we're headed over here. As you exit this area, they do have a way to brush off the butterflies. Don't take them outside because we don't want to lose any. Just like the inside, the outside is just as beautiful, well manicured, lovely garden. We're headed over here to the vine maze. The vines weren't very tall when we went, but you can kind of get an idea for it. It should be interesting. Should go all over the place and up above as well. It's going to be pretty nice once it's completely grown over. Definitely need to come back. Alright, inside here there are more vines. And you can see these are growing above. This is one of the few places where you don't have to be polite. Don't hold the door for anyone. But now we're in the bird aviary. This is a very pretty area as well. You can see little birds flying around in here, jumping around, up in the tree. Some will let you get close, some won't. They have some bigger birds in another area, but for right now, all the little ones are in here. It's also a nice spot to sit down and enjoy yourself. It's time to head out now, grab a little bite. We brought food with us, so we're gonna sit down over in this area. They do have food and a beautiful garden area. You just sit with the fountain and the strangler fig hanging over you. It's a really nice spot. Heading out, our early lunch is over. Now we're going to see if the Lorikeet exhibit is open. Not quite. We'll have to come back in a little bit. So we're just going to stop here and smell the flowers for a little bit. Very nice. And head in the bug zoo. If you're not into creepy stuff, you might want to avoid this room. They have all kinds of dead bugs on the wall. Not just butterflies as well. They have some really crazy looking bugs from all over the world. Some of them are absolutely enormous. I mean, just look at them next to my hand. Holy cow. And a beautiful butterfly display. Alright, we head into this room and then we get into the really creepy stuff. The bird-eating spiders, tarantulas, some Madagascar cockroaches, a big old scorpion, and of course everybody's favorite, American cockroaches. Alright, I think I'm done with this room. Let's get out of here. Beautiful butterflies. So over here they also have a garden center and they sell different plants as well. Take a quick peek and see if there's anything you might want to purchase. One of the other things the kids really liked here was the bridge that went across the fountain area. It's just a low-hanging suspension bridge, but it's kind of cool to walk across. It's kind of a standout feature in the park. I thought it looked pretty neat, so we walked across it a couple times. Here's some of the bigger birds I mentioned earlier. They were just sitting around grooming and just enjoying the outdoors. There was also another aviary over here, and they had a few little birds. There weren't too many in here, at least we didn't see any. But it was nice to take a look at it, look up in the trees and see what we could see. Alright, we're heading back to those lorikeets. It should be about time to interact with them. We're heading back across that bridge again. And this was definitely the kids' favorite thing in the park. Definitely worth it if you've never fed birds before. You'll see lots of them just grooming each other and hanging out and playing around in here.
When you guys feed him, you're just gonna hold it with 2 hands just like this, okay? We're gonna jump onto your arms, alright?
Ready.
Who else is feeding?
The kids had a ton of fun feeding them and letting them climb all over them. It's actually a pretty good deal for only a couple bucks. You get to feed them and let the birds jump all over you. Our kids really enjoyed it at least, and they're older, so I'm sure if you have a younger kid, they might enjoy it as well.
Oh, here they come. Yo. Yo. Getting attacked, bro.
Why are we now?
Like this, and they're gonna jump on.
They're just like, let's do something.
Look, they're almost done with using you up. They're gonna use you up and jump off. I'm out of here. Oh. Now he's gonna eat your face. Oh, coming to eat your ear.
Definitely one of the cutest parts of the park, so if you like that kind of stuff, you need to stop here. We're heading out. We're gonna grab some hand sanitizer and take a look at our final stop, which is the store at the entrance. Don't forget to stop and smell those roses before we go. They have several varieties to choose from, so see which one you like the best. And if you're still hungry, there's a spot to sit on your way in. Here's a quick look at the store inside. They have a whole variety of things that you can purchase, from little knickknacks to actual pupa, so you can grow your own butterflies. They have some pretty cool glasswork and shirts and all kinds of stuff in here, so make sure you stop by and take a look before you go.
All right, road trippers, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.